you need to be able to understand what data you need to see so that you can ask for it. And then you need to be able to act on those insights to make better decisions going forward.
So measurement is always a challenge, and trying to figure out, are we on the right track with our content? So Erin, how do you approach measurement and, to show, are we doing the right things? Are we on the right track?
Staying really closely aligned with our RevOps team, asking them to build out the dashboards that we need to see, staying aligned, talking about it. So we have meetings prior to running a campaign to talk through what goals that we want to achieve. After the campaign launches, has been live for a while, we sit down, we look at those and we talk about them and bring them back to the team. So it's not something where just the executives are getting together for like a monthly metrics meeting. It's something that we're trying to share out with every single person on the team so they can start to build that data muscle. And someone really smart once told me, you don't have to be able to pull all the data yourself. You need to be able to understand what data you need to see so that you can ask for it. And then you need to be able to act on those insights to make better decisions going forward. So just trying to build that muscle, trying to, show the team actual journeys that people have taken has been really interesting. So for example, might pull up, okay, so this person first discovered us through an SEO blog. They clicked the blog CTA. We actually built our own proprietary learning center. So they signed up for Learn, they looked at some courses and they disappeared for a while. They forgot about us. And then we put out a research report. We promoted it to social using some paid spend, actually. They looked at the report, they remembered us, they took 3 courses and they requested a demo. So just kind of really walking people through that so they can understand all the moving pieces and kind of what tools we have in our toolkit to get those leads unstuck from the middle of the funnel. Because I know that's a huge pain point for most companies on earth, probably. Getting somebody's email, you have this lead, great, but so what if they don't close? That's not really anything that we should all be celebrating. Getting a lead, anybody can do that. Anybody can throw any crappy piece of content behind a form and pat themselves on the back and say that they got a lead. So what can you do to, get those leads moving through the pipe, and sharing that information back, I think is really important. And then of course, being really tightly aligned with sales and understanding a lead's not just a lead, right? So what's your SCO number? And what do we have to get every month so that we can make sure that we're going to meet our targets, which honestly, I'm sure Camille and Devin, it's every month is harder and steeper. So you can't just coast. You always have to really be thinking and being strategic and collaborating.
Wait,
I love that.
Your goals are getting larger quarter over quarter. All right,
yeah, it's amazing. Month over month, even.
A therapy session. Yeah.
If you ever want to talk, I'm here for you.
Okay.
Camille, how are you all tackling content measurement at Dooley right now?
Yeah, so it's still fairly early for Dooley. So we've just started building out those dashboards, and it's been just a team effort of, okay, what does content want to see? What does sales want to see? And building out different views in Looker actually is what we use. And so that was as of a month ago. So still fairly early on the measurement. But then it's that, and then it's Google Analytics for us too, right? Is tracking goals and conversions. And then the main things that I guess I look at are time on page, right? So are they actually consuming the content? Do they like the content? And then one thing that we're looking at for this quarter is, are they going deeper? Are they going to another page? So pages per session too, and taking a look at that. And then lastly, and most importantly is conversions, right? Are we getting conversions when people come to the site? So those are kind of 3 core ones that I look at just on the content side. And then we have just more detail in the actual Looker dashboard.
Devin, what are you all looking at Gong when it comes to measurement?
Yeah, so we played the volume game for a really long time because that was our strategy, was brand awareness, right? So we just wanted to get our name out there. And so we've matured that to look specifically for my team is we're looking at MQLs, SQLs, SAOs, or sales accepted opportunities, pipeline sourced, and pipeline influence. So we're looking at all of these things, and some campaigns are built for other, certain metrics, right? I think it's easy to say like, we want MQLs or SQLs depending on kind of your company, or like, opportunities at the end of the day. Some campaigns are really good for influencing, pipeline, like very specific sales funnels. Like they need content because it's a long sales cycle. So like, we know we're not going to get, more acquisition. We're going to help move deals along, hopefully, or kind of stay top of mind. So we're kind of getting to that point. And then the next thing we're trying to do is get our content experience to the next level to help all of those different things. So it's not so much brute force, but you can kind of build these content experiences where it's like, oh, I got you, you filled out a form for the first time, never fill out a form again, like consume as much as you want. Like we're trying to get more toward that like Netflix bingeable experience where it's like, hey, I just need to know who you are once and then come on in, enjoy everything. And then we're checking out Uber Flip and Path Factory right now to see best one to support that experience, and also some of the analytics on the back end.
I just want to double down on that. You should always be thinking about the experience for the end user, not you, not like, oh, we got to collect these leads. Let me stick a form on every single ebook on my website. And something that we did to overcome that was that learning center. So we have, on-demand learning courses, certifications, videos, all of that. But also we just put all of our ebooks in there and our guides so that people can sign in once and then they have all that learning on demand. They never have to fill out another form again.